It's 5106. Yes, Ortiz, the homie Tank in the studio. What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good. It was fun vibing with you in the green room for a little bit.
Yes.
Talking about all ratchetness.
The truth.
Telling
the truth. About love.
About love. Okay.
In special places.
Let me put air quotes. Love in special places.
It was love for me.
At a few occasions.
On a few occasions.
On a few occasions, for that
Special
matter.
places.
No, we're talking about celebrating a birthday, and you're Capricorn too.
Yes.
So
best sign.
Happy belated birthday.
And happy belated birthday to you
Thank
too.
you very much.
You did a good job being born.
You
as
did a great
Capricorn.
job at being
your
born.
Your parents are they're second to none. Second to none.
No, but I definitely want to talk about your music and your album, which is already out, Sex, Love, and Pain 2. I mean, okay, so when the album was dropping, I realized a long time ago as I was doing my research, you wrote an Instagram post about Stronger possibly being your R&B.
Last real R&B
finale.
finale.
It was a very heartfelt
finale.
Instagram post.
It was,
and I felt your pain.
I felt my pain. I still feel my pain. But, and it was a thing where it was like you try to service the people, you know what I'm saying? And because I read comments and I read, blogs and stuff like that. And they say, well, we want this and Tank, give us that. And I'm like, all right, well, you know what? You want it? I'm going to give it to you. Here,
right.
And here it go.
Right.
And then there's nobody there. All the people that said that they wanted it, they're
Where'd
not
they
there.
go?
Where'd they go?
Yeah.
So, it's very disappointing, when that happens. But, I said, you know what? Let me stop having this pity party. Mm-hmm. Let me be a man. Let me figure out how to get the music to the people. If they're not going to come to it, how do I get it to them?
Yeah.
What do I have to do?
Yeah.
So let me upgrade some things. Let me move some things around and make it re-strategize. And that was my goal. And so
is that what changed? Like, so did you get like, obviously social media took over even more now than it was a few years ago?
Absolutely. I got involved in that. And just musically, like sonically, I went back to a space where I know a lot of people where they love me at. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? You know a lot of people where they love you at?
Sex, Love, and Pain 1, the original.
Yeah.
Was, my biggest album.
Yeah.
My biggest album. I got nominated my first 2 Grammy nominations. Mm-hmm. And that's the album that kind of defines Tank. Mm-hmm. That sound, that energy. And so I was like, I have to get back to that space, how I made that album. I just got to be free. I just got to make music. I can't think about the person who's asking me for this or the people that are asking me for that.
Yeah.
I'm just go in my lab with my guys and we just going to make music. That's it. We're going to have fun. Yeah. We're going to call the people that we want to be on it.
Yeah.
Our friends.
Whether they like it or not. Whether other people like it or not.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And so this album is very unapologetic. Mm. This is what it is. Mm-hmm. And I feel great about it.
That's good. There's a lot of people who have, a lot of artists that I've heard that say, like, at this point, they got to the point they're like, F it. Fuck it. I'm just going to do this on my own. I'm just going to do me, put whoever I want on it. And then it's becoming one of their greatest work.
Because it's like people want you.
Who you are.
People want you.
Yeah.
And when you get too far into your head, into your calculations and doing mathematics about music, you get it all wrong. Yeah. Just be you. I was just like, man, you can't. Because when I read that Instagram post, I was like, no, he can't possibly say not be true to who I am anymore. Like that's complete opposite of what you should do. I was like sitting there as a fan and I was reading it, kind of like publicist kicked in and he's like, no, he better not do that. Get Tank
he
on
better
the phone
not
right
do that. Like if I could, I would have called you on the cell like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? You can't do that.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean?
It was a moment. I mean, and there was a lot of truth in the rest of the stuff that was in there, but the idea of me not doing R&B music anymore, that was a little far.
Yeah, I was going to say you can't
I apologize
have
for that.
Yeah, thank you. I accept.
I'm saying.
I accept. So what do we tell, like what's happening with TGT? What do we tell fans? Because I saw that video a while back.
Yeah, and I tell fans.
Shade Room, they post everything.
Yeah, Shade Room posts everything. They're ready. I tell fans to continue to expect something. Expect something. And if you can, tweet us. You know what I'm saying? Or hit us with a gram or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what I tell the guys is that, listen, it's not really about us. As much as it is about us, it's not really about us.
Yeah.
It's about R&B music. It's about these fans that are waiting for an R&B explosion, an event that they haven't seen since LSG and New Edition and Guy and all of these historical moments that we have in R&B music. I'm like, guys, this is for something bigger than that. So we gotta put our riders to the side. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta put our box office receipts to the side. Sometimes we got to put our gel and baby oil to the side. Sometimes I got to put my weights to the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put away some of my supplements.
It's safe to say there's little egos that can possibly.
And it's natural.
It's
we're
natural.
Men.
Yeah.
We all lions. We all, we all
want to be king of the jungle.
We all trying to be king of the jungle, but it's a group. And it's for a bigger cause, and I think that we've now sat down and come to the understanding that, you know what? Let's stop playing. Let's stop. Let's do what we're supposed to do.
Do what had originally been planned to do, which was make all of you are like amazing in your own lanes, in your own talent, in your own vocals, and then just create this super R&B group. And it was like everybody's like, "Oh, you should get this person. You should get that person." I was like, it just won't be right. Yeah.
Like TGT is TGT, and
so
it's bigger than music. It's brotherhood.
Do you tell TGT fans that, like, okay, just everybody relax. There might be something, or there is something.
I tell TGT fans, relax.
Oh, but that doesn't really give us any hope, does it?
That does give you hope. That does. Like, relax is like, okay, just relax, just calm down, calm down. I'm gonna go back.
Chill,
I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna work it out. Everybody, relax.
Right.
We'll see you in 2 minutes.
We will be back. Tyrese right now is on one. You've seen what he's been talking about, right? With like the whole diversity,
and with the Oscars.
Yeah. What do you think about it all? What's your opinion on it? Because I know we have these discussions about music. He's been very vocal about his music. Like, if he's Tyrese, he's been able to sell. And if he maybe was, white, it would be all over radio. It would be, on the pop stations, et cetera,
I've been there.
Yeah.
In this conversation, I've had my say about these kinds of things, and I've actually kind of digressed in my approach, and I have, because we've known where we are and what we're up against for quite some time, and we've had more than 100 opportunities to create infrastructures that would help celebrate what we want to celebrate, how we want to celebrate it. But we choose to fight in a space that may not necessarily belong to us, but this is where we want to be validated.
I'm a woman of color, and I still sometimes be like, dang it, Latinos need more shine. You know what I'm saying?
So it becomes, to me, saying you're going to stay away from something is one thing, but what are you going to do? What are we going to create? When are we going to band together and actually do something?
What would you do? Like, what could we do?
And that's the question. What could we do? Is there?
Yeah, what do we do?
Do we create something called the Jesse Award, and that's the Daryl Award?
But then that goes the Daryl Award, right? What's the most common name on this planet that is not considered to be associated with white, Latino, black, Asian? What's the most common name? Well, another two thing is, then you come up with the controversy, what like Stacey Dash said, like there shouldn't be BET, there shouldn't be Black History Month.
Listen, but Stacey Dash she's high on a different planet. She's in a different space. I think ultimately we have to sometimes, if we want to play on a certain court, that's the ball that they play with. These are the goals. These goals are 10 feet high. The 3-point line is this far back. And if you want to be in this game, this is kind of how this game is played. Now, if you can do whatever you can to fight and come out on top of this game. But this is the game. And we've all known that.
Yeah.
We've known it since the beginning of time, since we stepped foot into it. Yeah. We've known what we were up against. So it just gets weird to me when people just all of a sudden act so surprised. Like, oh my God, it's an outrage. I can't believe that.
Right. Yeah, it's always been there. And I, as a young girl listening to music, growing up, falling in love with music, I was always naive to the idea that music should be a universal sound. It should be a universal sound.
It should be.
And it shouldn't have any colors, and it should be able to create multiple of colors.
Yeah.
It's, not just one specific or two specific or anything of that sort. So it's just, I just wish at times that still that existed amongst everybody.
You wish that everyone was like you.
I
wish that everyone was like me.
Yeah. That is just,
it'll never.
It's a great album. And listen to this album.
We're dealing with centuries of traditions and unspoken rules, and you know what I mean, and things that start way up here at the very top that we'll never be able to get our hands on in terms of being able to influence and change. It's just where we are.
Yeah.
It's just, and so our job, as in whatever community we're in or a part of, is to build up our community. Let's build up our communities. Let's not just talk and be outraged about what somebody else is doing. Let's work on ours.
And build from there.
That should be the point. Okay, so these guys didn't get nominated. Okay, well, us guys get together and put something together and do something that is undeniable to anybody, whether it be an Oscar, whether it be an Emmy, whether it be whatever. Our community. Let's get together and raise up and make something powerful.
Yeah. Do you think that that'll make the solution will make a solution or create more of a different problem? Because if then
complaining is the problem.
Yeah.
Like complaining is the problem. That solves nothing. And even I mean, depending on what a boycott really means, what does it really mean to boycott? What does it mean to boycott?
To not just show,
to boycott a space.
And I'm curious because
they weren't nominated anyway.
You've got a TV show, so you're going into TV, and then I'm assuming TV might lead you to in hopes of movies and all that stuff. So it's an interesting. I'm curious. Really, that's why I'm asking these. I'm curious as to know where you see yourself in all this. Yeah,
you know what I mean. And like I said, my goal is to be great, and in trying to be great, connecting more so with other greatness within my community and building it up.
Yeah.
Let's do something great together. I'm not here to complain. I'm here to find a solution. How do we? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like we go back to that word validation. What validates you? You know what I'm saying? What tells you that you're great? What tells you that you're honorable? What tells you that you are whatever you think you are inside? You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not a statue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's body of work. We know how many Hall of Famers do we know that never won a championship? Hall of Famers that contributed, so much to any game with just.
There's a lot of contributors in the history that
we know their
never
names.
Really acknowledged, and that goes back to educating yourself and goes back to school and how school educates. So
we know where we are.
Yeah, you got a little one.
I have
a lot of little ones, but you got a baby, brand new little one.
Yes,
congratulations. So are you you got an opportunity to teach all your children and your little one.
I have an opportunity to teach him and my Zoe in a very cool space because their mom she's Irish.
Yeah, you get a lot of slack on that too on Instagram. I see that too.
So I get to educate my kids in a very broad spectrum, and they're gonna go through some tough things. in life that I didn't really have to, I didn't have to go through, and so I'm going to have to teach them the full thing. Okay, this is why people feel this way, and this is why these people feel this way, and it's crazy that you have to do that, but
I know
we are where
we are, and it's at the end of the day, it's just about educating yourselves.
That's right.
And
it's arming yourself.
Arming yourselves.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Seriously, congrats on your album.
Thank you so
congrats
much.
on the
Thank
TV
you.
show.
Yeah.
And your little one as well, and all your babies, and your continued success on everything that you got going on. I'm just, what else can I say but congratulations, man. God bless you.
I'm excited.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
And you want to do a tour with this?
We're going to do a tour. We're starting a tour in March. Here's what I want to point out to you that's really special to me. Right here. You see that right there?
R&B Money?
That's mine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, excuse me.
Me is signed to me.
He's getting all the checks.
Yeah, me signed to me. So that's that thing.
No bigger investment, no better investment than
Remember
you.
Dame Dash was talking about owning yourself, working for you.
Yourself.
I can pass this down.
How does that feel?
It's amazing.
Yeah. I can't wait to get to that moment. I can't wait to get to that day where I'm just like.
It's actually made me work harder.
Yeah.
I'm 18 years in the game.
It's a different stress.
And now I got a different drive right now. I got a different type of hunger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm
vicious.
Yeah, I'm vicious with it.
That soft tank that we all love and, it's going to be vicious.
It's real now, man.
Yeah.
And I love it.
That's dope, man. Congratulations. I know it's not easy.
No.
I know it's not easy. Picking, choosing the right people to work with, vibe with, producers, writers, yourself. The empire in itself is not easy. So definitely go get this album because it's a lot of love in it.
A lot of love.
A lot of love in it and some pain.
And some pain. And some sex.
And some sex.
Depending on what you want to do with that.
Are we going to have any more babies? Are you having any more babies?
Yeah, we got to have some more babies.
You want more babies?
Five down,
you want more
5
babies?
to go.
You seriously want 10 children?
Yes.
Oh, your poor girl.
This is why we're here.
She knows what she's in it. She knows. She got the memo.
I want to adopt some kids too.
Oh yeah, we talked about this before.
Yeah.
So, because I adopted, so you and I talked about that before.
Figure it out, but we're gonna get this 10.
Yeah, let me know if you needed advice on that.
Yeah,
like for real. Like I have some experience in adopting children.
Yeah.
Yeah, I adopted all mine.
I love it. I'm with it.
So I mean, if you definitely are serious about it,
I am 100% serious.
But congrats again. The TV show airs when. Starts airing Tuesday.
Well, they're rerunning now.
Rerunning now.
And the new episodes start in February, I think. New episodes start in February.
Okay.
On Wednesdays.
We got the homie Tank in the studio. I want you to introduce your single right now with the homie Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Sage Gemini.
Yeah.
And Saya.
Yeah.
Saya's in it. So.
This is birthday, man. This is #B-Day. This is the turn up. This is for me and you.
Right.
It's still our time now.
Yes.
We are still the bosses.
Thank you for the birthday shout out, too.
Absolutely. And we're going to light it up, man. B-Day featuring the homie Chris Brown, Sage Gemini, and Saya.
Shout.